బిగ్ బి వర్మల అనుబంధం ప్రత్యేకమైనది. వీరిద్దరి కాంబినేషన్ లో ఇప్పటికీ ఎన్నో సినిమాలు వచ్చాయి. తాజాగా రన్ అనే సినిమా రూపొందింది. ఈ వీకెండే అది రిలీజ్ అవుతోంది. మీడియా చుట్టూ అల్లుకున్న ఈ సినిమాలో అమితాబ్ ఒక టీవీ ఛానల్ అధిపతిగా నటిస్తున్నాడు. దాంతో సినిమా థీమ్ ప్రకారం వర్మ అమితాబ్ బచ్చన్ ని ఇంటర్వ్యూ చేశాడు. అంటే రామ్ గోపాల్ వర్మ జర్నలిస్ట్ అవతారం ఎత్తాడన్నమాట. ఆ ఎక్స్క్లూజివ్ ఇంటర్వ్యూ చూసి ఎంజాయ్ చేయండి.
Over the years in your experience and what you felt about the media and in various things, if you were given technically power to correct something about how the media is, do you have any ideas about that?
I don't know, because I really don't know how they function. I would want, obviously, that there should be honesty, correct reportage, checking of facts, make sure that their sources are absolutely foolproof. And then be able to put across really both points of view in as fair a manner as possible. So if I am being accused, then allow me to explain myself. Now, what sometimes happens is, and this is what the media laments, is that the person makes a remark about me and then I'm not available or do not want to give a clarification.
खत्म कर देंगे हमारी फिल्मों को हम न्यूज़ जरा सोच कर देखें.
Now I find two things which are the most driving things for a media. One is the speed at which they have to operate, and second is to package it as interestingly as possible. Now these two are almost like overriding the basic fundamental point of the media in terms of to be responsible, to be truthful, and to be careful about what it says.
But Ramu, in today's times, in today's times, with such heavy competition, speed and how soon you can make your product as attractive as possible within a very given period of time, that's really the acumen that the media has now developed. And I must give them credit for the fact that who are these people and how do they work so quickly and efficiently with the background music and the cuts and the pasting and the slow motion and bringing out old stories and visuals and everything. It's probably all there at the press of a button on a computer, and they quickly develop it.
That's precisely the point. So what I'm saying, because as long as that is the overriding factor, it's not about saying the news.
न्यूज़ को मसाला बनाकर बेचो. Presentation is everything. ये मीडिया की आजकल हुड़ा का बहुत धंधा बजा है. दिमाग और टेक्नोलॉजी दोनों ने इतनी तरक्की कर ली है that you can actually create news.
When you perform the role, and obviously there's a character, there's a script and everything, did you subconsciously have any kind of a reference point in how you should present the news? Or
not really. Obviously I watch television and I watch news and I see the television anchors and the news anchors, and so somewhere in the back of your mind there is a very faint impression of how they behave, how they sit, how they talk. Every time they look into the camera and read the news and they have to make a reference to, say, a visual, they will look away, presumably to direct your attention to the visual that's about to come on a TV screen or a computer that's lying there. So those little moments. But other than that, mostly try not to shake too much, because TV anchors don't move a lot. I presume that is part of their training. Also, they're not very emotional in their speech or expressive on their face, because you're merely reporting. And a reporter, perhaps, I don't know, may not necessarily have or desire to have emotion in what he's saying. Though sometimes I do feel that, if there's a moment of pathos or of grief, maybe the tone
because
could
you're
change.
feeling it so strongly as a viewer, and if it doesn't reflect in the person who's telling you about that, you just feel a little disappointed.
I would want a little more a more somber attitude when you're reporting something which is full of grief.
That's the difference I felt in your performance in Run, when you report about some tragedy And the way you're deeply feeling it,
Yeah.
obviously. It's not like you're trying to...
But that was my own
about
individual
it.
take on that.
Yeah, yeah.
And because I felt that if Vijay Harshvardhan Malik is a person of great integrity, whose word is honored and revered in the television industry, and whenever he speaks, it's taken as the absolute truth, then perhaps this temperament is coming from the fact that somewhere within him there is a heart, and not just a simple reporter who has to just read out a report in as effective a manner as possible. Now, effective doesn't necessarily mean that you add the dramas and the highs and the facial expressions. It could merely mean that you're pronouncing the words written in the report correctly,
Yeah.
and that your facts and figures and your pauses are well done.
मीडिया का काम पक्ष या विपक्ष में बोलना नहीं, आप अलग हैं।
तो राजनीति में आए हुए क्रिमिनल्स के बारे में आपका क्या कहना है?
खत्म कर देंगे उसे। बिना फायदे के कोई किसी के लिए कुछ नहीं करता। सौदा वही होता है जिसमें दोनों का फायदा। It's a fantastic game. With a gun pointing in your head, किसी से कुछ भी नहीं हो सकता। तो साफ-साफ बोलो क्या कहना है?
In today's times, do you think the media can really break or make someone? Or would it do that?
Not in the kind of profession that you and me are in. Maybe they would be very effective in politics because they don't have an alternative to reach out to the people. They can go out and do rallies and so on and so forth, though there have been some cases where the media has completely written off somebody and they have still bounced back. We are known for the product that we make. The people come to know you and me when? They came to know us because you made your first film and I made my first film, and they saw it on screen and they asked, who is this director?
Yeah.
And that's how they came to know you. So they came to know you through a medium which was not really your own.
Yeah.
If they destroy that, then you get destroyed automatically. But if they love that, how will they destroy you?
खत्म कर देंगे।
हमारी फिल्मों को हम न्यूज करेंगे।
जरा सोच कर देखिए।
అందాల హన్సికతో స్పెషల్ చిట్ చాట్ మరొచ్చిన